The question will be asked by the Honorable Ms. L.M. Ngobeni.
Thank you, House Chair. Honorable President, I think we can all agree that the time for fluff is definitely over. South Africans demand real leadership. I think the time for rhetoric is over. We've heard what you've just said, but our nation needs to be able to count on you, sir, to stand up for us, especially after we felt so neglected by previous administrations. We're all concerned about the unchecked flow of contraband goods, illicit trade, and illegal immigration that threatens our sovereignty and economic well-being. It is a fact, sir, that foreign criminal syndicates continue to thrive in South Africa, exploiting our porous borders and weak security. I want to reiterate, subsequent to the original question, reiterate my original statement that the time for fluff is over. What decisive and enforceable action will this government take to combat these threats and protect our nation? Thank you.
The Honorable President.
The last supplementary question will be asked by the Honorable Trollip.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Honorable President, access to markets presupposes that there are commercially viable and marketable products available. The emerging agricultural sector that I worked in remains emerging, despite the targets that you've mentioned, due to the following: poorly performing comprehensive agricultural support program and its extension services, 50% underspending on the land development and support program, where hundreds of millions of rands have been lost. And this is compounded by the fact that no new dams have been built, crumbling road and rail infrastructure, the worst international ports productivity performance by our export ports that compromises the quality and value of all perishable and livestock exports. And the banning of South African exports by neighboring countries is compounding this. What will be done differently to reverse these findings of the Auditor General that say that there is no culture shift in the department and that the legacy report of the past administration in agriculture has reported to the committee? They say nothing's changing, Honourable President.
The Honourable President.
Thank you, Honourable. The members of this House, the members of the NCOP, the MPs, the judges, the magistrates, we must all obtain our health services from the public sector. The first thing to do is to scrap PARMED and stop complaining. And we should be the ones that lead as to where we want society to go. And I can assure you, if all of us get our services from the public sector, what we find there will stop. The absent professionals, the ghost professionals that are on ARWAPs and are running their private practices, the attitudes of health professionals towards members, the absence of drugs, absence of services, lack of equipment. If our lives are on the line, we will ensure the public healthcare system works. So what we need to do is to fix what we have. And the key priority should be to fix the public healthcare system. And we should go there for our services. We should recognize that private provision will always exist. And we need to reform the private sector. The medical aids are on autopilot. There's no governance. We have a health market inquiry report from 2018 from Judge GNU. It is not being implemented. So we need to be proper custodians of the 8.5% of GDP that we spend. Don't create a cent extra before you can account for the 8.5% properly. The people that are paying medical aid have to be given the guarantee of care so that they don't run out of funds and get dumped on the public healthcare system, which is ailing. Let's lead by example. Life many should not recur. We need accountability, and I need to hear the voice of the minister in asking for the prosecution of the officials that led.
Honourable Member, your time is now expired.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.